done with extractions and we're going into her facial massage. I'm also going to tone her skin a little bit at this point. So I'm going to use the multi-active toner, do a warming touch, and in 2 semicircles, spritz her face. I like to fan off the skin a little bit. And then I'm also going to take the product and I'm going to spritz it into my hand. And I'm going to tap it into her face. What this is doing is I'm feeling now for any leftover exfoliator. So before I do her massage, I'm kind of like cleaning off her face again. I can feel there was a little bit left here. So I'm just wiping that product off. And I'll wipe my hands off. On her skin today, I'm going to use the clearing additive. We're going to choose 1 of 3 additives during our facial massage. So we have the clearing, soothing, and the revitalizing. So I'm going to take the clearing product and I'm just going to flip it upside down. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So tapping the bottom releases the product. And then I'm going to spread the product on my hands and blot it into her face. And next we're going to use the grapeseed oil on her skin. And I will start by applying this onto the décolleté as well and bringing it up her face. So I'm making sure that all areas will have glide. And I got more than enough oil because I'm spreading it out, but as I spread it out, I also feel little bits of exfoliator in my hands, so I'm just gonna also now just wipe that off. So I'm gonna start my facial massage now by doing a bit more of the décolleté in the neck. So to show you some pressure points, we have under the chin, under the lip, by the sides of the lip, by the sides of the nose, under the lip, the sides of the eyes, around the orbital eye area the whole way around. When you're doing the acupressure, it's a downward pressure with just a little bit of pressure. We're not really pushing super hard. It's just a firm downward, but without it being too intense. So from the nose area, we can also go out, tracing the cheekbone. In the facial structure, we have sinuses in this whole area here. So by doing the acupressure, we're actually helping to facilitate the releasing of pressure and liquid in those areas. So clients who have the baggy eye circles or sinus pressure, it will help to release that. So this is roll padding. We're roll padding from her nose up across the bridge of her nose onto her forehead. And I'm just doing in a wave-like motion, rolling on her skin. On men, they love this area here. So it's really nice to do roll padding not only in this direction, but we're then going to do the one where I'm cupping up on the brow bone. So from here, we can also do the acupressure points where my thumb and my middle finger are meeting together through the skin and giving that light pressure. And this is where on men you can go a lot stronger on this area because their brow is naturally stronger. So this feels a lot more like a massage to them. And then we can meet with some eye circles. We can do figure eights. With the figure eights, we are working on the crow's feet area. So crow's feet are going to come out on the client's skin here. So we're basically wrapping around them and over them. We can go here to taking my hand cupped underneath the jaw and the chin line, and I'm pulling in an upwards direction. I can go back to roll petting, and what we're going to do is what is called prayer hands, where we're going to meet in the center here, and we're going to split across the forehead or down along the sides of the temples, meeting up back to prayer hands here, splitting across her face here, and my thumbs are going to hit those acupressure points here again, and then I'm going back into where I started, and then we're going to meet back at prayer hands. So your massage is going to be slow and a little bit more deeper than the cleanse. You want to check in with your client and ask them about the pressure. In the beginning of your consultation, you can ask the client, do you like hard, medium, or soft pressure? And you can also check in with them during the facial to make sure that your pressure is okay. So you can mix in going back down to the décolleté, neck, and chin area. You just always want to make sure that you're doing the same thing on both sides. So you don't want to skip doing something that you did on the other side. And the massage is going to last for about 8 minutes. So to show you some other massage techniques, we have some tapotement that we can do, where it's going to be fast motions with your fingertips. So I like to start on the forehead, and I'm just tapping my fingers. Whenever you see a hair going across your client's face, you want to automatically take that off because it'll bother you the whole service. So you can always just like pause and take that hair off if needed. So this is the tapotement. So this is going to stimulate the skin. This is going to increase circulation in the skin. This also helps to penetrate product in the end. So if you put on moisturizer at the end of your facial and it's not like getting in as much as you want, you can finish off your facial doing tapotement as well. So then there's going to be a faster effleurage where I'm taking these two fingers and basically going like this. So these techniques are going to be, these are very stimulating to the skin. So it's kind of like waking it up. It's bringing oxygen into the skin, which is going to give it that glow and youthful look. Okay, so if somebody has acne, we can do a rolling technique like this. So when they have bigger breakouts, we're kind of just rolling the skin between our fingers in a almost little like of a pinching technique. But what it's doing is lifting and separating the skin layers. So you're creating, again, the oxygen and blood flow in those layers of our skin. And I'm going to end her massage by taking my hands down her face, down her neck, down her décolleté, and stop here on her shoulders before I release.